Am I the a-hole for refusing to follow my boyfriend to the other side of the world for his dream? I am new to Reddit, but my life is upside down at the moment, and I just need to share what is happening and get some unbiased opinions. English is not my first language, so excuse my mistakes. So, buckle up, because this is a long story and background is necessary to get the full picture. Me, 32F, and my boyfriend, 28M, let's call him David, have been together for 6 years. We met 8 years ago through a friend group. At the time, I went to study abroad, so even though there was interest from both sides, nothing happened. We both dated other people in the meantime, but 5 years ago, we decided to try long distance. In general, I knew from the beginning of the relationship that he wanted to go and study/work in the US. It was his dream. I had no problem with that at the time, since I was thinking that when I finished with my work, I could follow him if he asked me to. He did not mention something like that back then. Before he finished his master's, he applied for studies in the US, but was not successful. So when he finished the master's, I found a job and moved to where he was so we could be together. But it was my decision, without much discussion. It did not work out for other reasons. I was in a very bad mental state because of also other drama with crazy roommates there, and I wanted to leave. Overall, the stay lasted 6 months. During this time, he also applied again for studies in the US, but did not get accepted. Anyway, after discussing with him, I went back to the country where I studied to start a good job, and he stayed back. During the summer, we had a serious conversation where I said that I feel that this constant possibility of leaving for the US does not allow our relationship to move forward. In the meantime, I am thinking to myself that I am almost 30, I have a great job in something that I love, and I am not that open anymore to moving to the other side of the world. We decided that he would try one more time that winter with applications, and if that did not work, then we would move forward. We'd find a common place to stay, either where I live or in our country of origin where he lives, and leave the US thing behind. He was okay with it. Long story short, after some months of long distance, and after pressing him, he reveals that he applied again for the US. He said he did it for us, since it would create better opportunities for our future and because he did not want to give up his dream. All the time telling me I am the one for him. I felt numb and betrayed. I tried to accept it, but after 1 month, I told him I wanted to break up. We were apart for almost 6 months, but there was some contact when he started making grand gestures and telling me I am the one. And he realized how stupid he was to let me go and that he wants to make it right and get me back. I was quite cold back then and did not want to hear it. After a couple more months of him trying everything to get me back, I told him that the only way to see if our relationship can be fixed is if he comes to the country where I live, find a place because he is not going to live with me. We are not together, and starts with small steps of going out, discussing, and dating. And I told him it could be that after all that, I might not want a relationship with him. Maybe I could not get past the feeling of betrayal I had. So, he has to decide whether he wants to take that risk or not. He took it, found a job, came here, and after 4 months of dating again, we moved in together. It was difficult at first, but after the first year, I was happy and seeing a future. We are living together for almost 2 years at this point, and 3 months ago, he comes running to me after work. He hugs me and tells me that something crazy happened. He was accepted into his dream US university for his dream program. My heart stops. I am shocked. I am numb and tell him congratulations, without even understanding what is happening. Then I start to get out of the weird dream I am in, and my next question is, how is that even possible? Well, apparently, he got an email some months ago asking if he wanted to renew a previous application, and he thought there was no harm in renewing it. He was convinced he would not get accepted, so he did not bother to tell me anything. Well, he did get accepted, and now he is asking me to leave my life here to follow him to the US. Since being accepted by this prestigious university is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, which, to be honest, it is, and it has been his dream all his life. It took me more than 2 weeks to even process what was happening. I am devastated. I told him that I am happy here, and I do not want to quit my job and leave everything for a choice that he made by renewing this application, without even discussing it with me. He begs me to try to find a solution, maybe just go for 2 years and then come back. He says we could even get married in order for me to get a visa. I am just numb, and I do not want to listen to any of the solutions he is proposing. I am 33, and I thought I could start a family with this person, and that is what he is telling me as well. But this made me feel so betrayed. I am left without words. He constantly says that if we go there, and he studies there, the opportunities for our future together will open up, and it is an investment in our future. He says it is only for 2 years, and then we will be back. My company will be here, and I could find a similar job to the one I have now, which I like a lot. He says there are so many opportunities for me in the US, and it would mean a lot to him to support him in this, since I know it is his dream. The more I listen to this, the more outraged I become. It is not so much about me leaving at all, it is the way he acted. And put me in this situation without previously discussing it with me as a team. I told him to go to the US, and I will see what I will do. I just don't want to talk about this with him anymore. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to follow my boyfriend and support him in fulfilling his dream, and for not even wanting to consider the solutions he is proposing?